Well, sometimes you often hear about people storm chasing. You see those viral videos online, but it's rare to actually be right there in the action.
And that is what News Channel 3's meteorologist Nicholas Snider is doing. He is joining us from Kansas and on his birthday, no less.
So yes, happy birthday,
first of all,
Nick.
happy birthday, Nicholas.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Okay, so
good morning.
Tell us what this entails, because when you told me about this a couple weeks ago, I said, oh gosh, Nicholas, please be careful. Tell us what it really means that you're doing. You're taking the week off from work, but this is what you're actually doing.
Yeah, so it's a lot of forecasting, a lot of preparation, and of course a lot of driving. And you need probably two people. So I brought my buddy Jordan. He is a friend of mine from college, also a meteorologist. And so a lot of planning, a lot of forecasting. Basically, you drive a lot. I think Sunday or Saturday we drove from Huntington to Topeka, Kansas, and that's some of the stuff we saw yesterday out in Kansas. But we drove quite a while to get out to Topeka, Kansas, and then we got to Hays, Kansas yesterday. And then it involves good decision making. And yesterday we did not have the best decision making, and we put ourselves out of position. If you want to elaborate on that, Jordan, a little bit.
Yeah. So there was two different storms or two different areas to target yesterday. We decided to go for the northern one,
and it produced tornadoes. Yeah.
Both produced tornadoes, but the last moment we decided to go for the southern one, and
then we switched it up and went back north.
Then we switched it up again, and we saw the northern one take off, and we put ourselves out of it. By the time we got there, we burned.
Okay. So yeah, basically. Essentially, what happened is we had two areas that we could have chose, a northern and a southern one. And the northern one and the southern one both produced tornadoes, but we didn't know which one to pick. And at the last minute, we decided to go south. And then at the very last minute, we decided to go north and put ourselves out of position. So we could have seen tornadoes. We stuck to a target yesterday, but ultimately we did not get to see a tornado yesterday, but we still got a few more chase days to come.
Okay, so you have a few more chase days, so it really is like multiple storms or multiple hopeful storms that you're hoping to find.
Yeah, right. It's how do you describe it? So these storms come up, they're like little cells. They're similar to what we see. They come up, they're little cells, and you chase pretty much during the day as long as you can see them. And then, once the sun goes down, you have to pretty much call the chase because you don't want to chase at night. You want to be in an area with a good road network. Of course, you don't want to end up in a rain, like anything being obscured by rain, kind of what happened to us yesterday with the rain, and that's how we ended up out of place. So we're tracking more up in Nebraska today. We're headed up there. And then as we head into Tuesday, I think that's the big day where we could probably have a really good chance of seeing what we're after, which is a tornado. So that's going to be in Iowa.
So we have to ask, because what you're doing sounds very scary. So we need to know if you're being safe and what you're doing is dangerous. Because if we didn't ask you, then we wouldn't be good coworkers and we wouldn't be good friends.
All right. Yeah. You need at least, you can go, anyone can go and do it. You need some sort of weather, someone who knows weather to do it. A, to put yourself in a good position to get something, and B, so you know that you're not going to put yourself in danger of something. Yesterday, in fact, we ended up kind of underneath a rotating part of the storm, and I go, Jordan, are we safe here? And then we decided to book it east. So you have to know how to read a radar. You have to have some sort of weather knowledge, and you have to be a good enough forecaster to put yourself in a position to where at least you're going to see something. So also be in a place that doesn't have a lot of trees and hills. So storm chasing in our region and WSAZ viewing area, probably not the best idea.
Okay. So the main point of this is to get video and to see the storm for yourself. Is that the whole idea? Okay.
Yeah. See the storm for yourself. It's a very good educational opportunity too. Like a lot of colleges take us out. My first time and his first time too. We went out with our professor who took us out. You learn a whole lot. I mean, we learned something yesterday about picking targets and being decisive and things like that. So, you learn a whole lot. It's educational. A lot of people storm chase. A lot of researchers storm chase to get observations of stuff. I have another friend who I went to college with, and she went out as part of a field project called Perils. They chased down in the Deep South for these squall lines of storms that produce tornadoes, and the goal there was to get observations. So there's research chasing, there's recreational chasing, and sometimes, yeah, people just do it to get videos and stuff. So there's a lot of opportunities you can do, a lot of education. You can learn about how to forecast this stuff as well.
Wow. I think we're good right here, Martina. Yeah. What do you think?
We'll just wait for all of your videos. I know you guys are posting to social media. Tell everyone at home where they can follow along.
Yeah, so you can follow me at Snider_WX on Twitter, and then on my Facebook, meteorologist Nicholas Snider, I'm posting stuff as well. So you can see all that. Fingers are crossed. We might get a tornado today. Probably not. The parameters are pretty low. But tomorrow is probably the big day. It's been the big day we've been looking at for a while. So that's where our fingers are crossed there.
Well, we will cross our fingers for you too. But have fun and make sure you stay safe. Thank you, Nicholas, and happy birthday.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jordan, too. Good luck, guys.